and I wrote it after watching a Ben Lees show, and he sang one of his songs called Marigold. And that song is about Tara, his partner, walking along the beach, and she's collecting bird bones, and she goes home and she creates art with them.
Produced on Awabakal and Warramai Land, this is The Good Stuff on Newcastle Live.
This is
Good.
good stuff.
The good stuff.
Perth's rock veterans Jebediah have just announced a show in Newcastle to celebrate the release of their brand new album, Oix. Oix is the first album from Jebediah in 13 years and sounds a little bit more mature than what we've heard before. Jebediah's 22-date tour will stop here in Newcastle on Saturday, the 20th of July. To grab your tickets and find out more, head on over to Newcastle Live. One of the hardest working musos in Newey, Georgie Winchester, is about to release a brand new EP called Pretty Things. We got to catch up with Georgie for a chat. Here it is. Let's rip straight in. This is a brand new bloody era for Georgie Winchester. We've already heard a single called What's the Matter. How does it feel to be coming out with this kind of new sound?
Yes, I am so keen for this new era. So I'm doing that Women in Music mentorship program. So I've had like a lot of coaching over the past 6 months. So I've learned a lot over the past 6 months, and it's kind of helped me direct my music in the direction that I want to go.
Yeah.
And I've been like really practicing the guitar, and I'm doing like lessons and stuff, and I really do like that 90s rock music that I was doing with Turpentine. So it's like a good opportunity for me to merge both projects, and also I can just focus on one thing instead of focusing on two and being so scat. So, I just love performing live, just like rock songs, and with my my band, we all play heaps of cover shows as well, and it's literally just like 90s rock, and it's just like so much fun. Like we just have so much fun together, and so that's kind of what I want to bring into my own music.
Yeah.
I just want to have fun with my friends on stage and just play like some banging music, and people can like dance and just have a really good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of what the photo shoot for my new music is kind of trying to emulate as well. And I think that's a fun direction for me, you know?
Yeah, well, it kind of feels like, I'm not going to say alter ego, because it kind of seems like you're presenting something that's, you know, deep within, that's ready to come out, you know? I don't know if that sounds cheesy as. I think it does. Is that how it feels? No?
Well, the thing about me is there are so many different sides to me. Like, honestly, like I'm like a folk chick, but then I also play country, and then I also really like rock, you know, like, so that's why it's really hard to like with this whole genre thing. Like, I don't know, because there's so many different sides to me. Like yesterday I wrote the sweetest love song ever, and I was like, this isn't going to match the album. But then on the other hand, I'm like, stuff it. Like, I have so many different parts of myself, so I just want to show everyone every part of myself through the music, and like just even through my Instagram recently, because I've been trying to focus on those reels, and I just want to like show everyone every part of me and just be really authentic in my scat personality, because that's who I am.
I love that. It's an honour to be able to see all the sides of Georgie Winchester. And look, I want to talk about this brand new single that's about to come out called Bird Bones. Can you let us in on the inspiration behind it, or what we can expect?
Yeah, so this is going back to the roots of like, it's pretty acoustic folk singer-songwriter. And I wrote it after watching a Ben Lees show, and he sang one of his songs called Marigold. And that song is about Tara, his partner, walking along the beach, and she's collecting bird bones, and she goes home and she creates art with them, like little hats with like bird bones or like whatever. And I just thought at the time I was like, oh my God, that is the cutest story ever. And I was like bawling my eyes out. I'd just gone through a breakup and I was like, oh, like that's not me, you know, like I don't have the ability to like do what Tara's doing. And I was like, that is so sad. And I was just like upset about everything. And then when I went into the studio like 4 weeks later, I was with Garrett, the producer, and the words were, these bird bones can't be made into pretty things. And then when I was in the studio, we'd made like all these amazing songs. And then I was like, hang on, maybe we should change the words to these bird bones can be made into pretty things, because I was literally in the studio making like these songs out of like heartbroken Georgie.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what the song is about. And now it's like the transition of like the whole EP, it's called Pretty Things. And so it's just like a symbol of like making art out of like heartbreak.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. I can't wait to hear that song. And what a gorgeous story. Oh my gosh. So cool.
Oh, it's such a nice song. I love it.
Yeah. When do you think the whole EP is going to come out?
Well, I've got all the singles coming out 6 weeks apart. So you'll get a track every 6 weeks, and then the last one will just come out, and that will be the EP. So June, July. I think it's August 22nd.
Cool.
Could be. But then like I've got this full album coming out. Like I'm already starting recording it, and every 6 weeks one of the songs on the album, then I might drop like the last few off the album. But the album's got like a lot of like rocky songs in it, which I'm so excited for. And then there's like even some love songs at the end. But who knows, it could completely change by the time it comes out, because I'm just so scat.
Yeah. I love this adoption of scat. I don't even think you're scat.
Oh my God, no, I am. My parents sat me down like a couple months ago and they were like, Georgie, you've got very unhinged energy right now. And I was like, I'm just going with the flow. I was like partying so much, and I was like, you just got to go with it, you know?
Yeah.
I can't, like, it's so hard to control like what I'm doing. So now I'm just like, just go with it. Like if one week I want to party and ride myself off, I do that. And then the next week I'm like, at home, and then this week I'm like so productive with my music. Like I've written so much, and just got to go with it, whatever like the hormones are doing, you know.
100%. At the end of this month, you're going to be playing on the Gumball Festival. You'll be doing your own solo set, hopefully with a band, and also playing as part of DPS. What are you looking forward to about the festival?
I love the Gumball Festival. I love the organisers. I love everyone involved. It's just like such a fun experience. So if anyone has not been to Gumball before, you should definitely buy a ticket and come along. I will be playing with the band on Saturday around like midday.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, we're just going to be playing a lot of songs from my EP, and then a lot of songs from the album, like a lot of new music. I might slip Worth It in there if there's some super fans there.
Yes, please. Oh my gosh, I would kill to hear that.
Yeah.
Maybe not
and
kill,
then
but
what else am I doing? Oh, DPS. So that is the Dashville Progress Society band. So I don't know if I can say the theme, because it's kind of like a secret, and every year we do a different fun theme. But we've been working hard on that, and tonight is one of the rehearsals. So
that's so exciting. I can't wait to see what you'll come up with. Congratulations on this brand new era, Georgie, and I can't wait to hear the rest of the EP. It's just so cool to get to watch you blossom more and more all the time. So thanks for spending some time with me.
Thank you so much for having me, Bonnie.
The good stuff. Thanks again to Georgie Winchester for popping in for a chat. We're stoked to let you know that Georgie is going to premiere her brand new song Bird Bones on the stream this afternoon at 6 p.m. So be sure to download the Newcastle Live app or tune in via the website, and we'll see you tomorrow from 4 p.m. for more of the good stuff.